An everyday hero is somebody that does something just out of their heart, that does it and that does it with heart, just to help people for an unselfish purpose. That's what I think of as a hero. So I've been a child care provider for probably 20 years. I've been really happy with what I did. I opened a daycare at one point and then came back to doing in-home care because I wanted to give children the opportunity to be raised in a home where they could grow a little bit differently. A child in a family setting can get the warmth and the love that they need in a different way than you can do in a school. So this is what I made. I've turned it into my life and my passion. So I would spend my days getting deliveries from hospitals, because the hospitals, not even just hospitals, because then we started doing the truckers union, we started doing nursing homes, we started doing anybody that was calling and still trying to keep masks going to people that just needed masks, because there were so many people that wanted protection but they couldn't get it. We made masks for different churches that remained open for a while. Then as it got really bad, I made the decision that because we wanted to protect everybody, we made several hundred, and we took them down to downtown Trenton to the soup kitchen to give out to people that were really in need. They were the people that were on the streets and they needed to be protected too. So we started to delivering to them as well. So between myself and these 30 women, that we would just do this every single day. We were getting enough, making about 100 to 200 masks a day that we were putting out every morning. We'd get 50, 75, 100, sometimes we'd do 300 in a day, and that we were giving out, and they were just going round robin that way. And we did that the entire time that it was really bad, until they started to be able to get masks. I have two nieces that got involved with me that do not sew at all, but one of them worked at the library, and she put on the library site that I was looking for sewers. So I went to the firehouse. I'm a member of the Slackwood Volunteer Fire Company. I reached out to the women at Slackwood Fire Company, and I got a group of 30 women, and we had what we called cutters. We had deliverers. My husband was a deliverer. And then we had sewers. So we kind of made an assembly line from our own home. My nieces would cut. I would package 12 masks in a bag. I would put the mask outside of my home when the women came. They would call me. They would tell me that they needed more masks, or they were coming to pick up, so they'd have fabric, they'd have the linings, they'd have the elastic, they'd have thread. They had everything in that bag so that they could do 12 masks and bring them back to me. And during the time that I was doing all of that and keeping it moving, I was sewing.
How many masks do you think that you've made over the last year?
At least 3,000. I would say 3,000 to 5,000 probably. A lot, yeah, a lot. Made me feel as if I was giving back, which was really important to me, especially during that time. You were hearing on the news all the difficult things that was happening, and it made you feel that you were a part of at least helping in some small way. I feel that God was there with us. I really do, because it was a group of women that we all kind of had the same belief. We all believed that we needed to give back. Many of us were involved in different things, but it was good. Yeah. And just to have the union think of me means so much to me. It really does, because you're there to support us all the time. You're fighting for us all the time. You're fighting for us right now to be able to get more children in our home, which we should be able to do. And so to me, the union's a big part of who I am too.